You wake up, unlock your phone, and give the first minutes of your day to other people. A message makes demands. A news story scares you. A video captures your attention. And here's the most dangerous part. You repeat this behavior while you're still on autopilot. Before you even get out of bed, you're already tired, anxious, and more vulnerable to impulsive choices. No, your metabolism isn't destroyed in 90 seconds. But the sequence that starts there can influence what happens hours later. The rush, too much coffee, intense hunger, and that craving for something sweet that shows up when your energy crashes. Over the next 10 minutes, you'll understand how to interrupt this cycle with a 90-second change. And you'll also discover the mistake that makes many people turn a small routine into yet another impossible obligation. Tomorrow, when you wake up, don't unlock your phone right away. Get up, drink a glass of water, stand near a window, or step outside into natural light. Don't look directly at the sun. Then take 3 slow breaths. Only then should you pick up your phone. This action doesn't melt fat. It doesn't magically speed up your metabolism. It creates a pause between waking up and reacting. And in that pause, you may notice something that usually goes unnoticed. Are you actually hungry or just tired? Are you thirsty or just anxious? Do you want to eat or are you trying to make up for a bad night's sleep? If you start the day tired, lose control of your hunger, and end up blaming your own discipline, this is the pattern that needs to be interrupted. So, leave a like and comment phone if it's the first thing you reach for when you wake up, or pause if you can wait a few minutes. This isn't a random question. It's a picture of the behavior that may be controlling your mornings. Now, notice what happens when the alarm goes off. Your hand reaches for the screen. A work message appears. Then a news story. Next comes a bill or a family problem. Within seconds, your attention shifts from rest to urgency. You're still in bed, but you're already solving problems. One message demands an answer. A news story triggers emotion. A bill creates pressure. Before your feet even touch the floor, your mind is already reacting to the world around you. Your phone isn't the villain on its own. The problem is starting your day by responding to everyone else before noticing what's happening inside you. You wake up. You react to the screen. You feel rushed. You drink coffee on autopilot. You delay or improvise your first meal. By mid-morning, you're more tired and more vulnerable to quick choices. Then the intense hunger hits. The craving for something sweet appears. You reach for whatever is closest, and by the end of the day, you think you failed again. But was it really a lack of discipline? Or are you trying to make calm decisions after spending the whole day reacting to stimuli? Here's the part that often gets distorted online. One single morning doesn't shut down your metabolism. Your phone doesn't destroy your fat-burning ability in 90 seconds. What can happen is a behavioral cycle. Rush, fatigue, and automatic decisions build up. For people who already sleep poorly, live under stress, or spend the day under pressure, small habits can make it easier to overdo the coffee, snack more often, and reach for sugar. And the worst mistake hasn't even appeared yet. A lot of people try to solve this problem by searching for the perfect food. But the most important question comes before food. Most people ask, what food will speed up my fat burning today? The more useful question is, how am I starting my day, and what does that sequence make more likely? If you start by reacting, you decide later. And decisions made in a rush tend to depend more on habit than on your planning. It's not a moral weakness. It's an environment that pushes you towards the quickest response. Now imagine 2 mornings. In the first one, you wake up and open your phone immediately. A message demands an answer. A news story increases your worry. Then a bill creates urgency. Before you even get out of bed, you're already thinking about work. You get up in a rush, drink coffee without noticing the taste, and delay your first meal. When hunger arrives, You choose what's available, not necessarily what you had planned. On the second morning, you wait 90 seconds. You get up, you drink water, you get natural light, you take 3 breaths. Only then do you look at the screen. The difference isn't about burning fat during those few seconds. The difference is noticing your own state before responding to the world. Maybe you'll discover that you were thirsty. Maybe you'll realize you aren't hungry yet. Maybe you'll notice that your craving for something sweet shows up, mainly when you're tired or overwhelmed. And that's the first shift. The goal isn't to change your body immediately. It's to find out what's controlling your decisions. If you don't identify the trigger, you'll keep blaming food, your metabolism, or your own personality. But there's a second shift. Cortisol is a hormone involved in the stress response. It naturally rises in the morning, and it isn't an enemy that needs to be eliminated. The problem is when your routine adds pressure, notifications, and urgency to a body that is still waking up. This doesn't prove that 90 seconds reduce belly fat. There is no magic button here. But a pause can reduce immediate exposure to stressful stimuli and help you make more conscious choices. And when you stop starting the day in a reactive state, it may become easier to notice hunger, fatigue, and anxiety before trying to compensate for them with coffee or sugar. The key is the sequence. You don't need to spend an hour without your phone. You don't need to give up coffee. You don't need to do intense exercise on an empty stomach. You only need to interrupt the first automatic reaction. If you wake up late, use the minimum version. Drink water and take 3 breaths before opening any app. If you can't go outside, stand near a bright window. If you need coffee early, keep your usual amount. The test isn't about banning anything. It's about noticing whether the order of your actions changes your morning. And now, this idea stops being a nice phrase and becomes a real experiment. If you've already tried diets, cut out foods, and started routines that you gave up after a few days, this test needs to be different. So, before you forget what you've heard, comment "I'll try it." You're not promising a miracle transformation. You're recording a simple experiment to find out whether the first decision of the morning affects the rest of your day. For 7 days, keep your phone out of reach before you go to sleep. When you wake up, wait 90 seconds before unlocking it. During that time, get up, drink a glass of water, and go to a window or outside to get natural light. Don't look directly at the sun. Then take 3 slow breaths. Breathe in through your nose and slowly let the air out. Only then should you use your phone. You don't need to cut out coffee. Keep your usual amount. Just try to drink it sitting down without mixing coffee, messages, news, and rushing all at once. Don't change your entire diet during the test. Don't drastically change your meal times. Don't suddenly cut out caffeine. If you change everything at the same time, you won't know what influenced the result. For 7 days, record 4 simple things. Your hunger when you wake up from 0 to 10. Your energy level in the middle of the morning, also from 0 to 10. The intensity of your craving for something sweet. And the time you have your first caffeine. You can write it down on paper. Or use your phone after the initial waiting period. It takes less than a minute. At the end of the 7 days, compare your notes. Did your hunger become more predictable? Did your energy crash less? Did your sweet cravings change? Did you make food choices with less rushing? If nothing changed, that doesn't mean you failed. The main factor may be sleep, stress, the timing of your caffeine, or the composition of your meals. The protocol isn't meant to prove that one routine works for everyone. It's meant to help you find patterns in your own life. Now, 4 mistakes can interfere with the test. The first is turning 90 seconds into a perfect ritual. If you wake up late, just drink water and take 3 breaths before looking at the screen. The second is looking directly at the sun. Don't do that. Natural light means standing near a window or in a bright place. The third is forcing yourself to cut out coffee. It isn't necessary. Keep your usual amount and notice how you feel. The fourth is judging the protocol based on a single morning. Compare 7 days, not one isolated moment. Also, don't use this test to justify prolonged fasting or radical changes to your diet. If you have diabetes, experience frequent dizziness, take medication, or have any health condition, don't make changes to fasting, diet, or caffeine without guidance from a healthcare professional. The 90 seconds don't replace treatment. They don't promise to eliminate fat. They don't fix an entire night of poor sleep. But they can help you start the day with a choice, instead of starting by responding to the world. If you know someone who wakes up and immediately dives into their phone, share this video. Maybe that person doesn't need another diet. Maybe they just need to notice the first habit they repeat every day. Now that you understand how to interrupt an automatic morning and stop rushing from dictating your food choices, the next logical step is to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In the next videos, you'll learn other adjustments to sleep, stress, and nutrition that can make it easier to manage hunger without relying on extremes. If the test helps, come back to the comments and write what changed. If it doesn't help, write that too. The goal isn't to prove a promise. It's to discover which adjustment works in your life. Your body isn't broken. It adapts to its environment. Change the first signal. Watch what follows. Consistency beats intensity.